Hello Wargamers, and welcome to the third Line Wargaming Battle Report, where we are having a massive team battle with myself and Ethan, Skaven and Orc Warclans against Andrew, Sam, and Cody, playing Ossiarch Blood Reapers, IOF Deepkin with some Keratin Overlords, and Fire Slayers. So, it will be a total of 4,000 points against 4,000 points, so this is going to be a big battle. So we're going to take a look at the armies, roll for our scenario, and get started. Here is the Skaven. Taking the typical competitive list here for battle line, we have a block of 40, and another block of 40 in the back of clan rats. Just the usual, tons of bodies. We have the main power, 12 Jezzails, and we have Thankful, who has the spell Warp Gale, and over here we have 2 engineers. They both have more warp power. This one here has the command trait Derange Inventor, and he has artifact Vigor Dust Injector. And actually I have a additional 20 acolytes that I forgot to get out. So we will now take a look at the Iron Jaws.
Today I am taking a lot of Ard Boys. That is the centric thing. I'm taking an Ard Fist. It has 4 units, 1 unit 20, and 3 units of 10. Sorry about the unpainted models. I'll get to that at a later date. I also have a Mega Boss on Maw-Kresha as my general. I have 3 War Chanters, a Weird Knob Shaman, but I'm proxying him as a War God Prophet. And then I have the Aether Void Pendulum over there, and I also bought an extra command point. And my general will have the command trait Live to Fight, which allows him to reroll wound rolls like when he charges, and his artifact will be Metal Ripper's Claw, and his weapon will have -3 rend because of that, so I'm hoping that'll take care of some Ossiarch.
And
my spell on my shaman is going to be the Great Green-Handed Cork. I hope I can teleport some Ard Boys around. And
I thought you said you were taking the War God Prophet.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so this is a shaman, right?
Yeah.
You're taking a shaman. And have you said what your battalion does yet?
Yes, so my battalion is...
Sorry, there's a cat on the table right here.
Yeah.
That's distracting us. Anyway.
Okay, so, yeah, the battalion, its command ability, and basically, when a unit is completely destroyed of Ard Boys, and the War Chanter from the battalion is still on the table, you can spend a command point to bring back a unit of 10 Ard Boys within 6 inches of the edge of the table, and it can only be used once per turn. So.
And now we will move on to the Ossiarch Blood Reapers.
This is my 2,000 points of Ossiarch Blood Reapers. I am running the Mortec Shield Corps Battalion. It has these 3 units of Mortec and the Soul Mason. The Soul Mason has the artifact, Artificer's Blade, giving him -3 rend on one of his weapons. He has the command trait. Basically, when you use it, you get D3 extra bonus discipline points once per battle. For spells, I equipped this guy with Empower Another Weapons and the Bone Shaper. It's proxied with Arcane Command.
Alright. So it sounds like the usual. You're taking the Harvester, I see.
I am taking the Harvester.
And the 2 Morph Ghasts and the 3 Stalkers.
Alright, and I'm taking more Spritonians.
Alright,
And
what does
since
that
I got -1 Bravery army-wide, and I did take a battalion, so this guy will have the Gothizzar Kartouch. Basically, units holding within 9 inches of him will get +1 to wound.
Alright, so this sounds like the usual Ossiarch death list, so... Oh, and we have the Emerald Life Swarm, whatever this one's called, and the Prismatic Palisade. So you're hoping to defend your heroes of this palisade from my shooting, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Alright, so enough of the Ossiarchs, we will now move on to the Itemeth.
And this is my 990 points of Ironeth Deepkin with some Cohedron allies. For the Ironeth part, we are taking an Akelian King with the Black Pearl and the Born from Agony. He also has a great sword. We have over here a unit of Mozar, and over here a unit of Ishlon. We have a unit of Indriggers, all with the Aethermatic saws and the rapid-fire rivet guns, and a gun hauler here with the Sky Cannon.
Alright. And what oh wait, did you mention your...
Yeah, the Black Pearl.
Alright,
That's my artifact.
what about your command trait?
Born from Agony.
Alright, so pretty simple list, but will probably be effective. Alright, on to the last army, the Fire Slayer.
So this is my army. I got 2 Magma Droths with Rune Suns on them. Then I got 2 Volkite Berserker units with axes, and then I have 1 unit of Volkite Berserkers with pickaxes and shields, and then I have my Rune Smiter. Yeah, he has the Prayer of Ash, which pretty much gives him, to whichever unit he desires to give it to, extra protection. So like,
+1 save.
yeah, stuff like that.
Alright, and you have an artifact and command trait.
Yeah,
red
artifact,
one.
Races of Ember Fire.
And he has another command trait.
Yeah, Cinder Crust Younglow, which pretty much whenever he uses the tail whip, he pretty much has like a way better attack. Like, yeah, it's pretty much a better attack and all that.
Alright, so that is the Fire Slayers.
Yes.
Okay, and we rolled for Launch the Attack. It's basically an attacking defending scenario. The defending have a bigger space and the objectives are closer to their territories. But they only score 1 point for every objective, and the attacking team scores 2 points every objective. So it should be interesting. We will now roll off to choose which attacking or defending we want. Like what side we want. So, Andrew, do you want to roll off to decide? 3 and a 1. And what do we want, Ethan?
Well, it doesn't really. I mean, both of our armies are good at either one, so.
I think we need a minute to decide. Okay, and we have chosen to be attackers.
Indeed.
We think that we're just,
Better.
natural offensive people, so we have chosen that. So we will deploy our own faction terrain, and we will start deployment. Okay, so here are the armies. Okay, so as you can see, we have lots of Iron Jaws bunched up over here. Most of Ethan's forces are on the left side. We have some Clan Rat Screens, Thankwol, and then we have the Jazales in the middle of our first Nahul, Clan Rats, and then on the far right we have our Acolytes and more Clan Rats. And then on this side, we have the Fire Slayers and a bit of Gaharijan Overlords. Then most of Andrew's, actually just half of it, most of his Ossiarch over here, and a lot of Ossiarch over here, along with the 6 Eels and the Achilleon, I think. And he's also blocking that Nahul, but we do have another one over here. So we will choose who will go first, and I think we have...
I think we have a visitor.
Yes. Sorry if this happens multiple times during this video, but anyway, we have chosen for Team Andrew to go first. So, starting off with their hero phase. At the end of the hero phase, we have Empowered Nadirite Weapons on these Mortec,
Soul Guide on the Morghasts and the Mortec.
and I unbinded whatever spell it was.
My Screamer.
Yes, I unbinded with Thankwol with a 14, so that was pretty impressive, but you also
What is that?
did the terrain ability on him, So
Yep.
he is -1 to cast, Dispel, and Unbind. And that's pretty much it for the hero phase. So we'll start the very long and well. So if you notice any time during the battle report that the gun hauler is off of the base, that's because it's going through some surgery right now. And coming back after the movement phase, looks like everything's moved up on this side, but not really in range to charge. Still quite a ways away. Is there anything that can charge, Andrew? Maybe the Morghast?
The Morghast charge up with 3 dice because they're Harbingers.
Yeah, so that might be the only thing. The Tin Mortec stayed back to protect the Nahul, or to protect it like from the Skaven, and then more Mortec up here, just kind of shuffling up, and the Fire Slayers kind of just stayed back, playing very conservatively, but our turn will be much different, I can assure you that. Alright, we do have quite a bit of Carriage and Overlord shooting, starting with the hero, right?
Yep, starting
Yeah.
with the hero,
Okay.
whatever his name is.
Big guy of balloon.
Yep,
Brockson
mustache guy.
Brock Grungston.
So he's first got the Grednison Boast, 2 attacks, 3 up, 2 up, -2 D3. So 3 up, and all fail. Then he's got the Magnate's Charter, 6 attacks, 3 up, 3 up, -1, 1 damage. 6. So 3 up. Okay, 2 successfuls, and
3 fails.
3 up.
Number of buffs on my
No
Nord.
successfuls.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Pretty terrible shooting to start out with.
So then we have the 1 Indrigger who's in range. 3 attacks, 3 up, 4 up, -1 rend and 1 damage. So 3 up, 2 hits, and 4 up. 1 wound at -1.
And this is into the clan rats, right?
Yeah, into the clan rats.
So 6 up save.
Nope,
1.
it's just 1 damage.
1 out of 40 clan rats dead.
Tragedy.
And
And
ants.
then we've got a Sky Cannon, just the shell version, going into the Jezzails. It's 1 attack, 3 up, 2 up, -2, and D6 damage. So 3 up, and 2 up.
Dang it.
Okay.
Oh no.
So it's going to be -2 rend. Do they get
Nope.
a save? Okay, and
Wait. Actually.
Oh.
So it turns out I have that shield ability, because they all have like little shields, which gives me +2 save against his -2 rend. So I'm still at a 6 up save, but I could save this.
Nope.
And I roll 1 again. So how much damage?
D6 damage.
Please, nothing.
5 damage.
Oh, so that's 2.5 Jezzail's dead. So we're down to 10. And that concludes the Team Andrew turn 1. No charges, no combat.
Pretty boring.
Yeah, just 2.5 Jezzail's die. Onto the Orc War Clans plus Skaven turn 1.
I think I'm gonna wait for the board to develop a little bit for Great Green Handicork.
And that is just the start. We will be back after. We'll be back after the hero phase. Alright, after a pretty busy hero phase, +1 damage on pretty much.
Ard Boys, Mega Boss, Ard Boys. I know those Ard Boys.
We cast Etherboard Pendulum from the Shaman.
Killed an eel.
Yep. And
I got a command point from the.
yeah, I'll be needing that for my Battle Shock. And Thankful, he failed both of his spells. Yeah, he did. And we used Vigor Dust Injector on them for +1 to hit, and Deranged Inventor on them to reroll hits.
Don't forget, Ethan got 16
Yeah,
wall
wall points, +1 hit. I'll check the other bonuses I get.
Alright, blah blah blah, wall points, nobody cares. Anyway,
Excuse me.
Acolytes get to reroll hit rolls and wound rolls. So they will be doing a lot this turn.
Ouch.
Hopefully going to try and kill both Nightmadraws. Hear that, Sam?
What?
Alright, so we will start the movement phase. The Ard Boys have ran up. Most of the Iron Jaws have ran up, actually, except for the Mega Boss, which is hoping to get in a charge. He will be screened by a lovely bodyguard of 40 clan rats. Thankel moved up with his bodyguard of unpainted Ardboys. Giselle stayed behind, and we spent a command point to auto-run them up 6, the Acolytes, so they can shoot, because they can run and shoot. So we will hopefully be killing both Magma Jaws for a grand total of 3 victory points. And we also ran up here. We rolled a 6 on a run, so a 14, and we are hopefully going to get this objective as well. So, pretty successful movement phase, and we will move on to shooting. Okay, we have 10 Giselles firing into the slightly lopsided gun hauler.
Slightly, you say?
So we're a 3 up since we used our artifact, and 6s do 2 mortal wounds. We did not move, so we get to reroll the fails. So a total of 8 mortal wounds.
10.
Alright, now for the wound roll. Wounding on 3s. So quite a few wounds.
Pluck him, boy.
Alright,
Fall
so
over
3
model.
at -2.
-2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're going to have a 5 up.
The gun hauler.
Yeah, the gun hauler.
Alright, let's roll. A 5. Oh, there's 1 fail. That's 2 damage. And the gun hauler has been slain by warp bolts. So 20 acolytes into the 2 magma drafts, splitting our attacks evenly. 10 into the first one, which is a general, 10 into the second. Very risky, but hopefully I can pull this off and get 3 victory points. So first 10 into the general one, hitting on 4s. And rerolling hits because of the spell I cast.
Ooh.
4s to wound.
Ooh.
Oh wait. Oh yes, and the reroll, yes.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh shoot.
all success. So that's 9
okay.
at -2.
On him.
Well,
6 up.
-2,
6 up.
so 6s.
You got 1. Got 2.
Alright, so 8 at D3 plus 1 damage. And 7 at D3 plus 1 damage.
Ow.
Alright, so the second volley into this one. 4s.
Shot.
And re-rolling fit.
No.
The wound roll.
Oh shoot.
Ouch.
Oh.
Come on.
Alright, so 6 dice for the save. 6 up.
None.
None. Alright, time to roll for the damage. D3 plus 1 damage.
Goodbye, friends.
Going. We are yelling as hard as we
Friends
can
with
into your
zombies,
Morghast,
Yeah.
and we're gonna bust your guts that you don't actually have with your yell. So, D6. Okay.
Great job.
Dice
All
drop.
right. D6 for 5. That never happens. Where's 5 more? 3 more dice.
Usually you roll like a 1 or a 2.
As you can
offense,
see,
Steven,
both
but
magma drops
sure.
have been deleted
All right.
for a total of 4 victory points so far.
So 3s. 3s. -1, 2 damage. 1 damage. There you go.
How many?
2.
Into who?
The Morghast.
5s.
So both.
How much damage?
1.
1 damage each. 6
Yep.
up after save. Wow, I rolled 2s 4 times in a row.
So 1 is down to...
4.
Alright.
All right.
And that concludes the shooting phase. Charging Clanrats. 8. Yes, we needed that. So Clanrats over here will be forming kind of a shield to protect Ethan and his Mega Boss from the hordes of Mortec. Alright, so we will maneuver that. Alright, so the Clanrats charged in, formed a shield around the Morghast here, just to protect our lovely Mega Boss Maw Crusher here, who has rolled a 7 for his charge and has gotten it. We
5
roll-
mortal wound impact hits.
Well, they're not called impact hits since he charged in. He does some big mortal wounds because he's a big
5
cabbage.
mortal wounds, you said?
Yes, sir.
Oh, 6s to ignore. We ignore 1, which will kill this one.
Alright.
So,
Alright. Did somewhat of a pile in here after a Morghast died after the mortal wounds.
So he is buffed because of +1 hit from wall points. He is +1 damage. So it's going to be 8 attacks, 2s and 3s, -1, 2 damage. So
Alright. Sounds lovely.
good thing it was 2s.
Yes. Very good.
3s. And this is actually -3 rend because of his artifact.
Okay.
No
then.
save.
So 2 damage each, 8, he's dead. Actually, you have your saves, so
His pity death saves.
he's dead.
Man.
He's very dead.
You did 6 exactly. He's not.
Alright,
doing
and now
bad.
your Mega Boss gains a wound and an attack on all of his
Indeed.
weapons. Awesome.
+1, so
Now it is time for a very important roll off for battle round 2.
I
The
do not
score
trust
is
that.
5 to 3,
I call Andrew.
and Team Ethan favor or Team Luke favor.
yeah.
Alright,
I don't trust myself.
let's see what we get.
Come on, man.
A 5
Aww.
and a 1.
That's a
That's
6.
a 1. Oh.
Oh. Well, so you guys are going first, I assume.
You moved
Yeah.
the endless spell.
Oh yeah, we do move the endless spell.
Who does? Who does?
We do.
We do.
We're going second.
Oh.
D6
The-
mortal wounds.
Yeah, the Ether Void Pendulum hit all of these units. So on the eels, 6 mortal wounds, 1
Ouch.
dead.
Yep, one dies and one's down too.
So, yep, there's that.
Alright.
Here.
More tech.
More tech.
Did the Killian King
Take 2.
6 up after save. So you kill 1, I'll choose this one to die, and a 4 up he'll be back.
Okay.
He's fine.
The Harvester. He takes 3.
6 up. Yep, he's down to 7.
The
Achillean King.
Achillean King takes 2.
Okay, because of the Black Pearl, he'll ignore those on 6s. Nope.
So he's down to.
He is down to 7.
Can I have a die?
We're gonna need 2 dice.
And lastly, we have
The
Salton.
Bone Main on chair.
So,
Bone Man.
Salton.
6.
Oh!
Mortal wounds, eh?
How many wounds does he have?
I think he's got 6 or 7. Well, I got 3 6s, so he takes
Oh.
3 mortal wounds.
That was still really good.
Yeah.
I forgot how good that was.
I thought it
Smart
was
choice for
3
taking
mortal
that.
wounds on
Alright,
one.
hero phase recap. Just the usual spells on the Mortec, buffs on whatever, Archcavalos, yes.
And I was able to get the Bone Type Shrieker off.
Yes, lots of unbinds, but all of them were like under 5, and all of them failed.
What does the Shrieker do?
+1 to hit to all my guys within 12.
And we will be
Just
back
12.
after the movement phase. And here's a recap of the movement phase. It's actually kind of formed into 2 triangles against each other. Everything is just lined up, ready for slaughter. Seems that everybody's very scared about my giant unit of 40 clan rats.
We need it to
But
die.
they're really scared about the mega boss that's right beneath it.
That is
Cabbage.
fully buffed. Well, almost fully buffed.
The cabbage.
And the Mortec over here are moving in, ready to be burned next turn by Thankful. But and oh yeah, Sam has popped up his 10 berserkers over here, and he's gonna try and take back this objective. So we're gonna start the shooting phase. So a pretty good shooting phase for team manager. 1 clan rat died from axes, so not much there. But 2/3 of the Giselles died, so not happy about that. These guys, I totally underestimated. I should have kept my clan rats there, kind of, to screen them. But I always make one big mistake, so I guess that's just the only one. But so we'll start the charge phase. All right, charge phase.
So first, we're gonna be charging with the stalkers. I did use a discipline point, so they're rerolling their charge rolls and they fly.
Oh no.
So let's see what we get. A 6. I think we're going to have to re-roll that.
Looks like it.
Re-rolling. An 8.
Yep, that probably makes it.
Much better.
Sadly.
No thankful though.
Ah, beautiful. We'll go right over there. Charging this unit of Mortec, they get +1 to charges, so basically I just don't need to re-roll 2 1s. So a 7.
Yeah. That makes it.
And I'm gonna measure on probably. It's gonna. Arch Cavalry Zandos.
No!
He gets a 5. He's in.
That's a.
That's a 5 even.
I think I can make it.
He has the unstoppable charge
I think
ability.
I can make it.
Oh,
Is it really unstoppable though?
No, not really.
Sam, are you?
No mortal wounds. Didn't expect any.
Do you
And
still
then
buy
I
one
might
after
fail.
3?
Yes.
Well,
Most likely.
I don't. I probably. We get a 7.
For more tech.
Stop.
More tech. So we're just going to.
And Cody, are you going to charge with your?
My eels and my cohedrons.
Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and roll for that?
So first is going to be these cohedrons. They're going to be 3 inches. Yep, that'll definitely make it.
Oh no.
He's coming for you. And then this guy, 4 inches.
Gun stash.
Gun stash. Yes, I love that name, Sam.
You're welcome.
The gun
It's
stash.
beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, just a matter of range of that.
He could probably get into Pankle if he wanted to.
So
What did you roll?
8.
An 8 with this eel over here.
Yep.
And may I ask, who is he going into?
Well,
Just looks
why
like.
not but him?
He's not bad in combat, by the way.
I don't care.
Okay, looks like we're gonna have a showdown with War Chanter versus one eel.
Damage
Who's
eel.
down?
One prophetic eel.
Alright, do you want to charge with these eels?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge with those eels. Okay.
With a 8.
So an 8 should get me around the back of.
They do fly.
Dice for each model in the unit. On a 3 up, it's a mortal wound, and on a 6 up, it's D3 mortal wounds.
And this is the Biovoltic Blasts
Okay.
into
So we've got 1 mortal wound onto
Mega Boss.
cabbage,
Alright, so roll to negate. Nope.
and then D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds.
So to negate, none. So he takes
I
4.
see a 1.
Yeah, I know. He didn't make any. So he is down 4 wounds from 15 to 11.
attempting to charge with the 10 teleported berserkers
Yeah, man.
with
Go.
a 6.
Can I still go?
No.
No.
Still one.
Alright,
He has
starting the
3
combat
experience
phase.
on his weapons, so.
The eels are going into the cabbage.
Okay. So Ethan, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -2.
Nick, -2.
Yep, -2.
Okay, so 5 ups. I've made 2 and 1 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage each. So
Hey.
Don't take that.
yeah, I know. 6s. Ignore 1. So he takes
5
3,
damage.
4, 5. He goes down to 6.
And
Mega boss all the way.
yes, first attack from the eels did a lot of damage into the Mega Boss. So
I'm
now the Mega
literally-
Boss is retaliating.
I'm putting every single thing I own into these Mortec.
This one or this one?
These ones.
She will affect him at all.
This is his spear, so no.
Okay.
So these are into the Mortec. This is his spear. He has +1 because he killed a model in that one phase. So 2s.
Ouch.
3 1s. Disgusting. Okay. 3s. -3 rend, 2 damage each, so no save.
Minus 3 run?
So 8.
8, you say?
Yep.
So we'll do our 6 up after save. We'll save 1 extra.
So
So
7.
7 die.
And Mega Boss only kill 3 more tech after the Harvester.
Yeah. So these are 2s and
Epic.
3s.
Rend?
-2, 3.
So negative
Or no,
2.
-2, 4. -2, 4.
So minus 2 rend 4 damage.
Yeah.
So 6 is re-rolling everything. Well, wait, I'm just gonna use my dice because I can. Oh, oops.
Dice
So
everywhere.
fail all of them. 6 is re-rolling. So I failed all of them. So 16.
Ah, yes.
This is what we dream.
Watch him save them all. That'd be hilarious.
So we're on the 6 up last hope save.
Isn't that 4 up last
He
episode?
saved one.
No, it's
You saved one.
So 7 more tech automatically die, but 7 on a 4 up come back.
Ooh, only
so
one.
2 come back.
So
Yeah.
You cannot see it.
5 more tech die. And
That's good.
I think we made the right choice to go to
Actually,
this unit.
not that.
Alright, so 3 stalkers, 1 is in the Thankful, 2 into Ardboys,
What's Thankful save?
4 up, and 5 up after save.
So, anyway, I'm good. I need to check something just real quick.
Dang it. Alright,
Get
attacks
'em
it.
right.
Attacks
10.
into the Ardboys first.
10 into the yard boys, 2's to hit.
What?
Failed 2 because I'm bad. And freeze, re-rolling everything. So, 6 at minus 2 rend.
So they had a 6 up save. 6s. 1,
2 damage each.
and then. Wait, so that's 10. So can I just have 5 more?
Ooh, they have an after
Now they have their
Yeah,
shields.
they have their shield, and then they have their 6 up after save from the war clans.
None.
None, and then again from the war clans, because.
Are 2 after saves allowed?
Well, it's from 2 different abilities. So.
We'll check that.
Well, maybe check it before you roll.
I made 3.
Attacks into Thankful. 2's. Wow, I got 1. That's depressing. And then freeze, re-rolling everything. I'm glad I had that. Okay. 4 up minus 2 rend.
2.
2 damage each?
Yep.
He has a lovely 6 up save.
My.
The knee.
And then a 5 up. And 22 attacks from this blob of clan rats into the berserkers. So we are 4s. And then 3s for the wound.
I
5
don't want
save.
the YouTube name.
You actually did pretty good.
Made a few.
Why wouldn't they die?
3.5 die. Alright, attacking back because you struck her a certain rune, I believe.
Yep.
This is their ability, chief.
No, this is their ability. The rune is +1 attack. And rerolling all that?
Rerolling all fails.
Yeah, rerolling all.
So, what time is it?
And the wound roll.
Ooh. In my opinion.
No rend,
No rent.
but
No rend.
4 into clan rats.
Ooh, pretty good.
Making one. Back to Team Andrew activation.
So,
Arch
Archcavalo
Catalos.
Xandos, he's in 2-inch range into the cabbage. So,
He
since
cannot die.
this is 12 inches, I measured.
Luke.
It's a 2 up to hit. 2 up to hit. Darn it.
You rolled a 1? Nice.
Freeze to wound. This one, minus 1 rend.
That's
Awesome.
a 3 damage one?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Better
So
save
4
it.
up.
Yeah!
Yes.
He
He
lives.
lives.
With,
2,
from 1 attack.
4, oh, okay.
Dude, if he doesn't take a single wound through all this, I'm gonna be so happy.
He needs to live.
He needs to live.
I'm rolling pretty bad
And
today.
then I'll attack with the Ard boys next, I'm guessing.
Minus 1 rend.
Uh-oh.
4s.
1 damage.
6 up. Oh, okay. He's down to 5.
Okay.
And now it's our
Activation.
activation. The clan rats did a lot for their standards. They took 1 eel down to 3. They killed 1 more tech. Oh, they didn't. Sorry, they didn't even kill 1 more tech here.
Andrew,
They killed 2 more tech here.
the 1.
Alright, so
You have 8 attacks.
Team Andrew, it's your activation.
8 attacks.
Very long
I
combat.
already calculated you piled in as much as you can. 8 attacks. Into.
Looks like it's more tech time. Alright, we have a small showdown here. Defensive eel that is down to 2 wounds against fully buffed War Chanter.
Not fully buffed. If he had +1 damage, he would be fully buffed and it would be short work of the eel, but
Okay, anyway,
eventually.
attacking with the 1 lonesome eel.
Yeah, so first up we got 2 attacks, 3 up, 3 up. Okay, nothing happened. D3 attacks, +1. Okay, so 3 attacks. 3 up, 3 up. 3 up. Okay, so 1 at no rend.
1 at no rend. He is at a 5 up. A 6 up.
Yes, that's 1 damage.
Wow.
He's down to 5 wounds. Don't know.
Results, and the War Chanter won the showdown.
He's
I
just
need
better
6
in every
more.
way. He's just better in every
Maybe if
single
I was full.
Yeah.
If I was full health, I would have beaten you.
Yeah, I know easily.
But he is down to 3,
Alright.
which is kind of sad.
He's not threatened though.
So we're moving on to the
I
combat
don't
over
know.
here.
Those got 24 inches.
So,
Berserkers into clans.
they're at 4 up, 3 up.
It's actually 3 up.
Oh,
and
3 up, 4.
Rerolling all. Rerolling everything. She
Wounds
you
roll.
lose anyways.
Wow. That was cruel.
And then
I could pay for us to get in.
Wait, do I still re-roll?
no rerolls.
No, it didn't.
11 at no rend into clan rats.
Are you-
Alright,
oh,
spend a
shoot.
command point to give all, or discipline point to give them all +1 attack.
Yep.
4 of them are in range for Mr. Cabbage, and so that's 4 is 13.
We'll do the ones in the cabbage first. 2's to hit, 6 is exploding.
Ouch. Roll.
Ooh.
Did you fail?
8.
5.
I failed 5. So all of these are -1 rend.
4
Ouch.
6s.
I think he's dead.
Not
Jim.
yet.
4s, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 6s to live.
You made 2 6s.
Hey! It's a 1 wound.
Oh my gosh.
What?
He cannot die.
He cannot die.
So
He's
1,
invincible.
2, 3, 4, 5.
30 into clan rats,
Oh.
which will probably be the death of them.
Hey, I got 4 1s. 5
Yeah. We'll take what we can get. Oh my
didn't wanna
gosh.
tell
you guys, because I'm mean.
So, total of 9 into the clan rats, or the Mortec. Alright, after turn 2 of Team Andrew, it was a pretty heavy one. Like a 2-hour combat phase, or at least that's what it felt like. And, as you can see, the red cabbage has been removed.
All the
as well as
Giselles
the
have
clan
also
rats.
been. And
Yes.
the clan rats.
Yes, Andrew, we know.
Yep, no need to rub it in. But, we have lots of our boys left, and we are slowly securing this flank. So we will make some sort of comeback on this turn. So we are only down by 2 points. We will start our hero phase. Okay, so the end of a pretty good hero phase for us. Got the spell off that teleported all 20 buffed.
Fully
guys.
buffed.
Yes.
Like
So
2s and 2s, -1, 2 damage, 3 attacks each. The whole shoot match.
So we got them over there. Thankful, he blasted apart the last stalker with Arcane Bolt and then moved up here to burn those
I
Mortec.
thought he was at 2 wounds, not 1.
Okay, and then we cast Reroll, Hit Roll, and Wound Roll spell on the Acolytes. So we're going to try and clear up everything over here. Try and get that objective and try and just kill stuff over here.
I'm
Wait.
killing the wizard.
Alright, I did not film this, but Thankful did burn all of the Mortec. So, they are gone. We're going to roll for the Acolytes over here. Trying to finish off the Berserkers. Alright, splitting our attacks from the Acolytes into Dwarves.
Bots always have hacks.
Oh, cat. Just ignore that.
Good thing is
Andrew.
Rerolling fails. So, wounds. Rerolling wounds. No save, so D3. Yeah, I think. So that finishes off this unit of Berserkers. And I also took out the last 10 remaining over here with my 10 shots. So that concludes the existence of the Fire Slayers. And Ethan rolled for his charge with a 12, which gets in all of the Ard boys into the Mortec. And the reason he rolled 3 dice is because one of his War Chanter beats, one of those things. And concluding our combat, the 10 Mortec got wiped out. They were fully buffed, 2 up, 2 up, -1, 2 damage. No way of living. And that concludes the combat phase. Started battle round 3, and the other team is conceding. So, short game, well, for the battle report, but it did take 6 hours. That's how long it took. We did not anticipate that 4,000 points on each side would take so long, but it did. It was very long and hard fought by both sides, but they really just don't have much stuff left. And we have lots of our boys and units. So, sorry, the end of this video is kind of a disappointment, but we are all tired from playing our 6-hour game. So I hope you enjoy this video, and like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.